Dear curious friends, most welcome to all of you in this channel, spiritual channel of SRIJAN. SRIJAN is for divine creation. And what is the meaning of divine? The divine is which is within ourselves. Here, in this channel of philosophy of life, the meaning of divine is not something heavenly, but it is something within us. Something beyond senses, but within us. So, according to Sanatan Dharma, the supreme power, the supreme one is residing within us. We need to realize, we need self-realization. And scriptures of Sanatan Dharma, sutras and mantras of Sanatan Dharma inspire us on the path of self-realization. So we should tread on the path of self-realization. Now, all of you know that here in this channel every day we are discussing about the philosophy of yoga. The philosophy of yoga, the path of yoga is the path of self-realization. Know your unbiased, pure self, the real self, and that real self is Supreme One. You can say God, you can say Almighty. You can give many names, but that Supreme One is not any heavenly object, but that Supreme One is within us. That Supreme One, worshipping the Supreme One is the subject of exploration, self-exploration. So, we all need to explore within. We are exploring a lot of things outside in this world. But in yoga practices, to stay in the real self, state of real self, in the last video, in the last lecture, we listen about the real state of real self. We have already discussed this topic, but today we are going to discuss about the modifications of mind. We can say, according to this discussion, according to this topic, we are taking this topic from the Patanjali Yog Sutra because we are trying to disclose the secrets, mysteries of Patanjali Yog Sutra, the mysteries of yoga, because yoga is a life, it is a way of life, and it gives us some formulas to live a better life. So, we all need to live better life, to spend better life on this earth with this body. Then yoga is helpful because yoga reveal all the mysteries of life. And if we are seeking, and if we want to know all the mysteries of life, if we want to resolve all the mysteries of life, all the problems of life, then what is the best way? That way is the way of self-realization. We should go towards self-realization. We should walk on the path of self-realization. That is necessary. And yoga, the Patanjali Yoga Sutra is preaching us the path of self-realization. This is the truth. So, meaning of yoga, we always discuss here, yoga is not just some exercise or some body posture to maintain your physique or your physical appearance or your physical body. Yes, it makes us healthy. Practicing yoga postures Practicing yoga exercises, it maintains our physical body, but there is a inner body, there is a subtle body, sukshma sharira. The physical body is called in Sanskrit is sthula sharira, and a sukshma sharira, subtle body. That subtle body is not the part of physical thing, that not made with the flesh, blood and bones. That subtle body is the result of our karma, our mind, our thoughts, the panchabhuta, prana, the vital energy of life, prana. The sukshma sharira, the subtle body, is made from the 8 types of element. The panchabhuta, subtle form of panchabhuta, panchaprana, jnanendri, sense organ, karma indri, our action organs, active organs, through which we perform many actions. Through these things, the subtle body is formed. Mind is the part of subtle body. Intellect is the part of subtle body. Chitta is the part of subtle body. Senses are the part of subtle body. Sukshma Sharira. So we should know about the Sukshma Sharira. And here in this chapter, the first chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Samadhi Pada, we are discussing about mind, and today we are going to discuss about the modifications of mind. What is meaning of modifications of mind? In the 4th sutra of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Maharshi Patanjali says, Vritti sarupyam itratra. Vritti sarupyam itratra. It means, vritti means modifications. Vritti means waves. Waves of emotions, feelings, thoughts. Vritti sarupyam itratra. Other than that of samadhi, the seer is identified with the modifications. Seer means yogi is identified with the modification. When yogi is not in samadhi, samadhi is the state of yoga. It is the state of real self, residing in your real self, unbiased self, unmodified self. In this sutra, Maharshi Patanjali, the sage, great sage, world honored, revered sage, Maharshi Patanjali is saying that your mind lives in modification. In only samadhi it is possible that you can live in unmodified form, unbiased form, that is your real self. Otherwise, in all the states of mind, you are modified. You live in modified form, not unmodified form. Unmodified form is only available in the state of samadhi. In the state of samadhi. In samadhi, there is no modification and no modification possible. So, we should meditate, we should practice meditation daily, regularly, then we can achieve that state of samadhi, that state of real self, where mind is not modified. It lives in pure form, that is the pure consciousness, unmodified mind, the pure consciousness. But if we are not in that state of mind, if we are not in samadhi, then definitely we are in the modifications of mind. And there are many modifications. For instance, I am in a state of sorrow. Someone blames me. These all are modifications. I am happy. I am in sorrow. I am insulted. I am humiliated. I am honored. I am happy. I am in love. I am in romance. No. Sometimes I feel lonely. These all are the modification. I am in sleep. This is also a modification. I am in sleep. I am in dream. I am in anger. I am in proud. I am in love, I am in care, everything. These all are the modification except samadhi. The samadhi is a state of a mind where it lives in its pure form, the unbiased form, pure form. But before that, all the states of mind is the modified form. So here, the vritti sarupya itratra, it is a Sanskrit word, Sanskrit verse. Other than that of samadhi, the seer is identified with the modifications. We live in many modifications. And we identify ourselves in that modification. And we are identified by different type of modifications. If you always express your anger, then people will say you are an angry man. This is your modified form. So we live in modification. The whole life, this mundane life is possible in modifications only. We live in many modifications. The vritti sarupyam itratra. We live in modified form, sometime in sorrow, sometime in happiness, sometime in misery, sometime lonely, sometime friendly. There are many modified form of mind, and people live and people feel many things. Sometimes they feel appetite, sometimes feel hatred, sometimes feel love, sometimes envy. Lot of things are there in this world with us. Sometimes we are peaceful, sometimes we are peaceless. All these things are the modified form of mind, and we live in modification. This is the truth. Vritti sarupyam itratra. Other than the samadhi, other than the deep meditation, the seer is identified with the modifications, and we live in the modifications, many modifications. But the target, the goal of yoga is to achieve the state of non-modification, unmodified state of mind. We tread on the path of yoga to reach the unmodified state of mind. This is the goal of practicing yoga. The practicing yoga is not only for your physical fitness, but it is for your mental fitness also. It is for mental fitness and mental focus. Without focus, you can't say your mind is fit. So, we all need the mental fitness. So, on the path of yoga, we try to make us mentally fit. And for that, we need to concentrate, we need to meditate daily. With a fixed routine, we need practice of meditation, concentration, and through that, the spiritual concentration, yogic concentration, not the, because the concentration, if you are concentrating on your studies, then that is also a type of concentration. But here we are talking about the concentration in yoga practices, in meditation, in dhyana, dhyana, samadhi. What is dharana? Dharana means concentration. And dhyana is ekavritti bhava, eki bhava avastha, a state of unidirectional mind, singly modified mind, not the multi modification is going there. Single modified thought, mind, unidirectional mind. In one direction, mind is only working in one direction, no other direction. It is not scattered, it is 100% focus, complete energy of mind. All the rays of mind is focusing at one point through dhyana, through concentration. This practice should be done by a yogi to get unmodified state of mind. So, dear curious friends, we all need to, we are learning here, we are reading here about the purpose of yoga. Yoga is not only making your physical body fit, but it is also about making your mental body fit, and it is also about realizing your real self beyond your modified self. We are living in many modifications, but we need to practice yoga, practice dhyana yoga, especially the right term It is called like Dhyan Yoga. Yoga with the practice of concentration. Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Samadhi is the state of pure consciousness. Samadhi is the state of unmodified mind, unbiased mind, thoughtless mind, no feeling, no emotion. The mind enjoy that luxury in Samadhi. Because all the emotion, all the feelings, all the thoughts are load on the mind. And it feel liberty in Samadhi. Therefore, Samadhi is also very important for us. We should practice how to reach in the state of Samadhi, the pure consciousness, the unmodified self. In present time, we are modified in many forms. Many forms, many ideas, many thoughts, many feelings are working with us to keep us modified. But through yoga practices, we can establish us in the state of unmodified. So modifications are going in many forms. Every day we are in the modified form. But through yoga, through practice of dharana, through practice of dhyan, through practice of samadhi, staying in the rest, staying in samadhi, that is the real self. That is the state of unmodified mind. That is the realization of real self in samadhi is possible. If we are not practicing anything, then what will happen? We will continue the modified forms and different modified forms of mind. And sometimes what will happen? Due to many modifications, due to several modifications, we will feel restless. We can feel panic. We can go panic. We can also face some psychological disorders like psychosis, schizophrenia, depression, frustration. There are many things, many mental disorders. We can face the many mental disorders because our mind get tired due to many modifications. But we are not trying to stop it. We are watching movies, we are playing video games, we are watching political news. We want to do many things in our life. And doing many things keep us being modified and more modified. This is the problem. We are making more and more modifications, and these modifications are making our life completely sorrowful. These modifications are making our life sorrowful, full of guilty, miseries. So we need to understand what is mind and how it works and how it lives in many modifications. We need to stop these type of modifications in our life. Then how is it possible to stop modification, the process of modification of mind? How to stop it and how to gain, how to reach the unmodified state of mind? How is it possible to reach unmodified state of mind? So unmodified state of mind is only possible. Unmodified state of mind is only possible through yoga, through dhyana yoga. That we need to practice. If we are practicing dhyana yoga, then definitely through regular practices, through regular effort, regular practice, we can reach to our goal. We can achieve the state, pure state of mind. The pure state of mind is only possible through these practices of yoga. We will get the informations and knowledge about the practices of yoga, how we should practice Dhyan Yoga, how we should practice Ashtanga Yoga. In the Patanjali Yog Sutra, Maharishi Patanjali is explaining all the things, complete process of self-realization, process of residing in the state of real self. So dear friends, stay with us in this channel of Divya Srijan English Divine Creation. Stay with us and learn how to practice yoga. Learn how should we tread on the path of yoga, on the path of self-realization. Maharishi Patanjali is giving very important tips and formulas to make our life better, make our life happier, make our life contented. With this, I would like to pause my thoughts here. Thank you to all of you for staying with us and listening this lecture. Please subscribe and share the videos. If you're really liking the video, then please subscribe, share, like and comment. Thank you very, very much.